Hello everyone! Today, we're diving into a really interesting question that many of you have asked. Can Indians buy property in Vietnam? It's a common query for anyone looking to invest or live abroad, and the answer isn't always simple, so let's break down the facts clearly and concisely. First, the direct answer regarding land ownership is generally no, not in the freehold sense. Vietnam's land ownership laws are quite specific and differ significantly from many other countries. All land in Vietnam is collectively owned by the people and managed by the state. This means that foreign individuals, including Indian citizens, cannot directly own the land itself. This is a very important distinction to understand from the outset. However, there's a crucial alternative that allows foreigners, including Indians, to acquire property rights. While you cannot own the land, you can own apartments or condominiums within projects that have been specifically approved for foreign ownership. This is a key point to remember. These apartment purchases come with a maximum ownership term of 50 years, which can often be extended, effectively acting as a long-term lease for the unit itself, not the ground beneath it. There are also specific quotas. Typically, no more than 30% of the units in a residential building can be sold to foreigners. When considering an apartment purchase, you'll need a valid visa and must not be subject to diplomatic immunity. The process involves finding an approved project, signing a deposit agreement, entering into a sale and purchase agreement, and making payments. Eventually, you receive a pink book, which is the certificate of house ownership and land use rights, confirming your legal right to the apartment unit and shared land use rights. This document is essential. Beyond individual apartment purchases, another option for larger-scale investment is to establish a Vietnamese legal entity, such as a company, which can then acquire land use rights or property. This is a more complex route, typically suited for business ventures rather than individual residential ownership. Potential buyers should also be aware of associated costs, including value-added tax, registration fees, and ongoing maintenance fees. Foreigners are permitted to resell their apartments, and the new foreign buyer would also receive the remaining term of the 50-year leasehold. In summary then, direct freehold land ownership for Indians in Vietnam is not possible, but buying apartments or condominiums in approved projects is a viable and common path, operating on a 50-year extendable leasehold basis. Always seek professional legal advice to navigate the specifics of Vietnamese property law before making any decisions. There you have it, a clear picture of property ownership for Indians in Vietnam. It's not as straightforward as some countries, but definite opportunities exist for those interested in apartment ownership. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you found this information helpful, please consider supporting the channel by liking this video, sharing it with others, and subscribing for more valuable content like this. We truly appreciate your support immensely. See you next time.